All right, so today we're doing something a little different.
Oh.
We're diving into a single 13-hour live stream
Whoa, okay.
from a creator named Duncle.
13 hours. That's intense.
It's a lot, right? Wall-to-wall content.
Yeah, it's like getting a direct line to someone's thoughts.
Exactly. An unfiltered stream of consciousness. It's kind of rare to see.
For sure. And I imagine there's a lot to unpack there.
Absolutely. So we're dropping in on Duncle late Monday night in Los Angeles.
Okay.
He just finished this wild multi-day challenge where creators had to stream for, you guessed it, 13 hours straight.
I can't even imagine.
But wait, there's more. He's now trying to pick his best clip from the entire stream
Oh, wow.
to submit to a contest
Okay.
judged by a streamer named Sam. It's kind of a big deal in the community.
So the pressure's on.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine having to condense 13 hours of your life into one single clip.
Yeah.
That could make or break you. It's a glimpse into that cutthroat world of content creation.
Definitely high stake.
All right, so picture this.
Yeah.
You're Duncle, exhausted but still wired, walking around LA at night, interacting with viewers, and desperately searching for that golden clip.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep his energy up, but you can tell he's running on fumes.
And the whole time knowing that thousands of people are watching.
Every move, hanging on every word.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how much of what we see online is truly genuine.
Right, versus how much is for the audience.
Mm.
And early in the stream, something happens.
What's that?
Duncle runs into this incredibly tall, pale guy on the street,
Okay.
and he freaks out, like genuinely spooked.
Really?
He even compares the guy to Michael Myers, starts walking faster, looking over his shoulder,
Oh, wow.
the whole 9 yards.
Mm,
It's such a contrast to his usual online persona.
right. He's usually so confident, almost cocky.
Exactly. But here, we see this flash of real vulnerability.
It's a good reminder that these online personalities are often just one side of a much more complex person.
Absolutely. Some viewers are saying he's playing it up for the content. But he keeps insisting he's actually scared. He even says, "I swear to God, chat, I'm not joking.
Mm.
This dude is creepy."
Interesting. It raises a fascinating question then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does the presence of the camera make him more likely to exaggerate? Or is it just a genuine moment of fear?
Yeah, it's hard to tell where the performance ends and the real person begins.
It really is.
Later on, he runs into another streamer named Moises,
Okay.
and their conversation gives us a peek behind the curtain of the streaming world.
Ooh, I like that.
Duncle reveals that he actually turned down a big money gambling sponsorship.
Wow, that's a big decision.
Right, especially when you think about the financial pressure these creators face.
They're constantly weighing opportunities against their image, their long-term goals.
For sure. And he wanted to join this streaming group called OTK,
Okay, yeah.
which is super exclusive, but it didn't work out.
Oh, that's got to be tough.
Right. And now he's kind of kicking himself.
Yeah.
Because he thinks he could have been making a killing from that gambling deal.
Really?
Like $5,000 per stream.
Seriously.
He even calls himself fucking stupid for passing it up.
It's a good reminder that streaming isn't just a hobby for a lot of these people. It's their livelihood.
Absolutely. And in a competitive landscape like that, every decision has consequences.
Definitely makes you think about the compromises people make to make it in this world.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Next up, Duncle hits the gym.
Okay.
And the chat starts blowing up with negativity.
Mm.
Viewers are calling the gym content douchey, and Duncle actually agrees with them.
Really?
He says people hate him when he plays the buff guy role.
Wow. It's like this constant battle between giving the audience what they want and staying true to yourself.
Isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
do you cater to expectations, or do you risk alienating viewers by being authentic?
It's a tough balance to strike.
Yeah. Even though he knows there's backlash, he admits he kind of enjoys playing into that Johnny Bravo persona.
Okay, I can see that.
There's this funny bit where another streamer pretends to spot him while making these suggestive grunting noises.
Oh my goodness.
It's almost like he's playing with the audience, pushing their buttons a little.
He knows the stereotype and he's choosing to lean into it, even if it means turning some people off.
Exactly. Then, things take a bit of a turn. Duncle encounters a homeless man who launches into this rambling monologue,
Oh, wow.
critiquing fake men and then revealing he's eating pepperoni despite claiming to be vegetarian.
That's unexpected.
The whole thing is completely bizarre.
Yeah.
And it really makes you think about the responsibility these streamers have.
Right?
They're capturing real people,
Yeah.
often in vulnerable situations,
Yeah.
and broadcasting it to this massive audience.
It's definitely a gray area. ethically speaking.
Duncle defends himself by saying he didn't stage the interaction or exploit the man for entertainment.
That's a tricky one.
But it definitely raises questions about the line between documenting reality and using people for content.
Especially in a world where clicks and views equal money and influence.
Exactly. It's complex, no easy answers. As the stream goes on, Duncle gets more and more anxious about which clip to submit.
Okay.
He's constantly thinking about how Sam, the judge, might react.
You can tell he really respects Sam's opinion and wants to impress him.
He does. It really highlights the power dynamics at play in this community.
Yeah, where certain figures hold a lot of sway.
Right. So we have Duncle, exhausted but still hustling.
Yeah.
Juggling his desire to win with his conscience.
Right.
And constantly aware of those thousands of eyes watching his every move.
It's a lot to handle.
Oh, for sure. And we're just getting started.
Oh, this is just the beginning.
Buckle up, because this deep dive is about to get even more intense.
Wait.
Duncle's got about 5 hours left in the stream, and
Still hasn't decided on a clip.
still agonizing. He's down to 2 contenders, though.
Okay, lay it on me.
Option 1 is that clip with Moises where they're talking about the gambling sponsorship.
Right.
You know, the one he turned down?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's funny, a little gossipy.
Behind the scenes, yeah.
Gives viewers a peek into the industry, right?
Finally smart.
But Duncle's worried Sam might see it as, I don't know, opportunistic.
Oh, like he's using his friend.
Yeah, using Moises for clout. So then, option 2.
The homeless man.
You know it. Definitely the most shocking.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially hilarious.
Risky, though.
But he's wrestling with, is it disrespectful?
It's that classic dilemma, isn't it? Views versus responsibility.
Exactly. And with Sam judging, the stakes are even higher.
Oh, for sure. He's known for calling out that, what is it, low-effort content?
You got it. So Duncle calls in another streamer, G-Tan,
Okay, for advice.
to get a second opinion, right?
Smart.
And D-Tan votes for the homeless clip instantly.
Interesting.
Thinks it's the most entertaining, best chance to grab Sam's attention.
So, different perspective.
Totally. But Duncle's still unsure. He remembers Sam calling out other streamers for using clickbait stuff.
Yeah, doesn't want to be lumped in with that.
No way. So he even brings his girlfriend, Latina, into the conversation.
Whoa, okay, getting serious.
Right. They go back and forth, dissecting each clip,
Pros and cons.
talking a poll in the chat, the whole shebang.
You can feel the weight of this decision.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just a contest. It's his reputation.
See future, yeah.
And the chat. Overwhelmingly, they want the homeless clip.
But Duncle's still hung up on the ethics of it all.
It's a tough question, right?
Mhm.
Where's the line between documenting reality and using someone?
Especially someone vulnerable.
Exactly. And then he says something interesting.
What's that?
He's basically ruled out any gym content.
Oh, why is that?
Says, internet culture hates guys that go to the gym.
Interesting. So he thinks
He thinks people will just see him as a douchebag.
it's wild how much these creators are aware of the audience's perception.
Right. And then, boom, he finds another streamer submission.
Oh boy, what is it?
This guy getting his butt touched by a homeless man.
Seriously.
It's shocking, uncomfortable, the whole deal.
I bet you Duncle's thinking.
Wheels are turning, right?
Yeah.
He even says, okay, if this guy can get away with that.
Right, maybe his isn't so bad.
Exactly. But Latina actually makes a good point.
Oh, yeah.
She says, the reason the homeless clip is funny
Uh-huh.
is you understand everything the guy's saying.
Right.
Up until he just goes off on this tangent.
It's the incoherence that makes it funny.
And that unexpected shift. Yeah.
Real life imitating a sketch comedy.
I know, right? So, after all that,
The decision is...
he's going for the homeless clip.
Wow, okay.
Tries to justify it, saying the guy asked for cigarettes. They chatted off camera.
Convincing himself, maybe, but...
Yeah, you can tell he's still not 100% comfortable.
Right.
Submits the clip, mix of excitement and anxiety.
And now we wait for Sam.
Classic cliffhanger. Will it pay off? Or will he regret it?
Content creation, you're always at the mercy of someone else, aren't you? The algorithm, the audience, the tastemakers.
Absolutely. You can do everything right and still.
It comes down to luck and timing.
Okay, here we go. The moment of truth. 13 hours. Done.
Hips in.
Submitted. Now we just wait and see what Sam thinks.
Sam. The judge, the jury, the executioner.
Basically. Duncle's watching Sam stream live.
Along with what? Thousands of others?
Thousands? And Sam starts going through the submissions.
Okay, the tension's
It's the
building.
Duncle's the homeless man one and blank face. No reaction whatsoever.
Oh, wow. That's got to sting more than a bad reaction almost.
Right. Like it just didn't even register.
Ouch.
You could see the disappointment on Duncle's face. He even says, we boiled down IRL into a TikTok for Sam's dumbass, stupid fucking event that I want to be a part of.
There's some bitterness there.
Oh, yeah. Like he's realizing what HE
Realness, the experience.
doesn't translate in this online world where it's all...
Gotta grab attention, be flashy.
Exactly. He even says the whole day was more interesting than that clip.
Second-guessing himself.
But totally. Wondering if he, I don't know, sacrificed something real for the contest.
It makes you think, right? In this chase for viral moments, are we losing something?
Something genuine, something deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're flattening these complex experiences into...
Bite-sized pieces, easy to consume and forget.
Exactly.
But to his credit, Duncle tries to stay positive.
Good for him.
Talks about how fun the challenge was, how proud he is of the content.
That's the spirit. It's about more than just winning, right?
Right. It's got to come from within.
Yeah.
The enjoyment, the connection.
Your own vision.
Wraps up the stream, thanking his viewers, tells them to vote.
Even though he's not sure it'll win.
Doesn't matter. Still got to put it out there.
Resilience, right. Doesn't get what he wanted, but picks himself up.
And that's Duncle's 13-hour journey into the world of IRL streaming.
Wild ride. Saw it all, the vulnerability, the ambition.
The highs, the lows,
Like
everything.
a real look behind the curtain.
The pressure, the compromises.
And yet that passion that drives them.
This deep dive, it's made me think about how we, consume content online.
We're so quick to judge.
Swipe, scroll. If it doesn't grab us instantly, it's gone.
But there's a person behind it all.
With their own story.
It's our job as viewers to be more aware of that.
To think critically.
To appreciate the effort, the vulnerability.
Exactly. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.
Keep exploring, keep questioning.
And keep connecting with those human stories behind the screens.